welcome back to Let's Play Medieval 2 Total War England campaign, episode the 36th with me, Squawker. And when we left off, we had taken Frankfurt off the Imperials, and it was good. However, they have been reconciled back into their faith, which means the Pope will now be watching me again, so I think we've got to put things on hold with them. Maybe pick on Portugal, but nah, we're not going to deal with Portugal right now. Could be a thing to deal with later, though. No, instead we're going to fortify our position now and prepare for Imperial counterattacks and focus our efforts now on taking Oslo, Stellen and Metz. For next turn, my ceasefire with the French will be over and I'll be taking Metz back, and then I may offer them peace at last. However, we have things to deal with, such as we need to put the taxes down at Reims because they were making the peeps sad. London, yeah, I can accept a yellow public order. Paris is having growth issues, probably due to the fact we don't have a growth build policy on, also because the farms aren't very good, but we're upgrading those farms anyway. Things are holding out alright. Our Hus is on growth, but can't do a lot. Yeah, we need to get better farms set up in these places, but we only have so much money to spend every turn. And these towns are just always miserable because we're not Muslim enough or not Catholic enough or whatever. Basically, everyone's going to be Catholic here by the time I'm done here. Yeah, we're also going to try and take Damascus. Speaking of, we are focusing our efforts on Egypt right now. Do have a little bit of money left to spend, which we'll deal with later. But for now, what are we up to here? Well, we have been issued a message, or not a message, a mission by Crown Prince Hazem of Egypt. He wants his dad dead, mainly because he thinks he'd be a better caliph, and he may even be willing to make peace with me. Therefore, I'm going to kill the caliph, who is currently holed up in Damascus, because I don't trust my assassin to do it properly. And yeah, dead? How would you do it against a caliph that way? 18%. Might actually give him a go. You'd get there in. Rest assured, sire. Get there in 2 turns. He won't hear a thing. 18% though is a shit chance. But for now, we're going to focus our efforts on taking down Captain Alum, who's got into my way, and we're going to deal with him quite quickly. But then again, if I want my assassin to have a go at it, maybe I should delay my attack. But then again, these reinforcements will only come and bite me in the bum later. Over here, by the way, is the Crown Prince Hazem, so we need to avoid fighting him for now, because if he gets in my way, then we've got big issues. But for now, Christopher, you are going to skirmish against Captain Alum. You are going to win your skirmish against Captain Alum. I've got my diplomat, by the way. He's hunting for Mongols to see if we can try and maybe get them not on my side, but try and, you know, establish some sort of communication between ourselves and the Mongols to try and make them come across as more reasonable people than the guys who may one day fuck me up really hard. And you know what? I might actually spend the last of that money on a merchant because we need more merchants. The world always needs merchants. I mean, there's fucking stuff here that needs selling. I mean, all my merchants here so far have been pretty damn good at their jobs. Need someone coming down here to do the slaves, actually. I'm going to get rid of those Crusader Knights, by the way, because I'm paying 109 per turn for them, and I think really at this point I can get rid of crusading units here because they're just costing money every turn and they're not getting replenished. I don't have any crusading dudes chilling out here, do I? I think over here it's just all mercs now, but yeah, we're doing good. And yeah, we're also getting ready in Hamburg. I believe the turn after next, so basically on turn 85 we're going to march out and we're going to march on Stellen and we're going to get closer to finishing off the Danish. But for now, I've been putting it off, sort of. Captain Alum, you're going to get fucked. Oh, he's going to run away. He's probably actually going to run away. I've been piping this shit up and yeah, he's actually going to run away. Oh well, no skirmish for us today. He doesn't want to fight us. I mean, he's even shaking his head.
Honor! Victory!
Then again, it looks like we can't reach Damascus anyway because he's still in a way. So, right, move in, and we'll have our skirmish with Captain Alum. At least this time, he can't run away. Not that he's known for running away. Or is he? This is the only battle we've ever seen him, and he's run away. Ah, fuck it. Right, either way, he's going to go down. Strength ratio is 5-1, and it's also going to be a night battle, which makes Christopher even stronger. His units consist of some archer militia, 2 units of spear militia, some Arab cavalry as well. Actually, it's 3 units of archer militia. So he's got his missiles. However, I have plenty of cavalry, mainly some armoured hobilars. I have the Knights Hospitalier, but I'm going to try and keep them out of the battle for now. I've also got archers of my own to counter volley, And my spears are very well armoured and should be able to deflect plenty of their shots since these guys do not use anti-armour missiles. So, yeah, we should be alright for bringing down this army. Maybe try and use my unhorsed knights, but for now, let's just jump in and win ourselves a nice little battle.
Honor and glory await England, men! The love of God is 1,000 times stronger than any mortal armor. His wrath against our foes is 1,000 times better than 1,000 arrows. Our faith gives us his aid, and more. It will give us victory. Now, rise, St. George, and look for that victory. Our Egyptian foes should pray to their God, as shortly they will be judged before him. We will send them all to heaven or hell soon enough. I see the foe dare not fight us man to man, but must rely on a woman's stratagem of throwing things at us. You know me. I have slain many heretics, pagans, heathens, and malefactors for our mother church. I stand with you now as a man of war, your general, who would lead you to another victory in God's name. Let us go forth and conquer!
Makes a different speech from his usual one saying about how big his penis is, but okay, right, anyway.
Units, await my orders!
By the way, these are our new units, being Knights Hospitalier, riding beautiful English ponies, but armed with the deadly armour of the Hospitaliers. As you can see, their armour is pretty damn good. It's pretty much mail, but it looks terrifying, and they've got some nice helms on them, so they could pack a punch, but they're not going to be joining us this battle for now. They're going to be staying in the back. I have greater designs for them. That being said, it's a bit of a weird terrain today. We've got a big hill on our back, but it might prove useful for us. We're going to deploy on this hill. We're going to have our archers lead, because they're going to try and tangle with the enemy archer militia. We're going to deploy in a loose formation, by the way, just because they're going to try and use their missile superiority to the best of their ability. No reason to really necessarily bother with flaming missiles, because the enemy does not really wear any armour. Though, at best, they've got padded armour on. We're going to loosely deploy our main spears as well. So these are our armoured spears with the armoured helms and the heavy mail. So very good. And our not so armoured spears will deploy on the flanks. They'll try and keep the Arab cavalry under tabs and see if we can try and keep them away. Peasant archers, I'm going to keep in reserve, so they can just go there for now. Hobilars, they're going to be used to battle because they should be able to tangle with the archers. Just need to be aware of the spear militia. General, you know what, you deploy the Hospitaliers, but I'm going to try and keep you out of this battle as much as I can. So you just keep yourselves there and just keep out of trouble, basically. And yeah, just foot knights or unhorsed knights, you're going to be at the back, and I'm going to use you if necessary, but I'm going to try and keep these guys out of battle. This is what they look like, by the way. They are ex-crusaders, and they're pretty much dismounted feudal knights. They've got the same look, but you know what, they look pretty good.
Crusaders!
They've got a bit of an annoyingly French accent now.
Crusaders!
I don't like the French accent now. I'm going to have to lose that if I want to stay in this army for much longer. Right, anyway, let's start the battle. We're going to get our archers up in front. We're going to get our cavalry round the side and have our spears control their cavalry. Right. Archers, deploy, because they're not going to come to us. I can see that already. So, right. Archers, spears. Here, here, and here, please. So, you have to be really fucking finicky with the you get epileptic fucking, yeah, that never works for me. Right, cavalry, just trying to see where your bloody shit goes, and you can never see where it goes. You just get, yeah, Just trying to make things organised for myself today. Pretty much archers. 1, 2, and 3, please. And everyone's moving now. Unhorsed knights. You want to take a position on the hill, and if I need you, you can basically just go there and wait for further orders. Right, everyone's moving in at least. Everyone knows where they're going. Looks like the enemy's trying to get themselves a little bit organised, but to what extent I do not really know. Anyway, archers are just going to try and get a few shots out and just do what they can. Their lack of armour might let them down, and a big volley's actually coming our way. That was a pretty painful volley. We shed numbers there, right? Archers, we need to jump into battle as fast as we can. Like, no time to waste now. If they're going to be like blasting that shit at us, get in there and just do what you can. Come on, lads. I've got faith in you. All right, now I am just. Oh man. All right, spears. Yeah, spears can stay there. That's just out of their range, I think. So. My own shots now going in, and we're just trying to get whatever shots we can into the enemy. These hated Saracens. Actually, their spears look somewhat well armoured, but I think that isn't like mailed armour. I think that's still like just padded, so we should be alright. I'm not entirely sure, but we should hold out for now. But yeah, our archers are now having their go at kills. I mean, we're not killing as fast as them, so maybe we should try and use some fire arrows because bloody hell. They're just lighting our guys up like there's no tomorrow, really. I mean, we're just getting absolutely thunderbollocked out here. But at the same time, our shots seem to be hitting their mark a bit more, and our shots are hitting the marks of a few of their other units that they probably can't afford to lose. So I think I'll try and keep up with the unflaming shots for now. But yeah, I'm getting concerned about just these losses over here. I mean, that's just a couple more guys just absolutely flumbergasted there. Then again, that unit's down to 58 now, and that one's down to 91. So, you know what? They're still meriting my strategy, and now that they're running away, we're going to get some bonus back shots going in as well. So, there we go. Alright, archers. Alright, to give some pursuit here, or maybe not. Let's just see where they're even going. They may just try to pull out, or they're going to take the hill. That makes a lot of tactical sense to them, I guess. Right, archers. Move in quick. Try and get some more shots out. Spear militia of here. Why you got guys way over there? Come on. Right, Hobilars, let's start pulling in. We're gonna try and get some flank shots out. Right, archers, you're close enough now. Don't get too close. We don't want a sort of melee engagement. Yeah, those guys are rightly skirmishing, as are these guys. Because I don't really know why they're trying to get so close, but whatever. Right, archers. Start trying to hit the spear militia. Basically hit whatever you can. But those archers are a preference. Unarmoured spears. I don't know why you're moving in that close. I just want you there. Come on, guys. I mean, seriously, what is going on over there? We just got two. I think we just got two guys who just couldn't be fucking arsed today. Right, archers. Let's not skirmish anymore because I'm seeing you guys are just starting to piss about a bit, really. I know you've got spears incoming, so we're going to start moving in our own spears. Spear militia who are not armoured. Do you want to just pull in over there? I'm just going to get you guys to pull back a little bit. But then again, no. They're making a line. We're not charging in just yet. They're just making a line. So you guys, hold your position there and just be ready. Right, Hobilars, I'm going to have one of you crash into their flank now. You've got an opportunity, as can you guys. Let's start hitting their archers now. Archers of our own, start smacking up their flank. And we've got the attention of their cavalry at least, so that's of advantage to me because I want that cavalry dealing with. So you lot pull in and deal with their cavalry, right? Archers, skirmish yourselves away now. Spears, I want you to take over, and I want you guys to get in on the flanks. You lot keep moving up here, but yeah. Our spears are just basically moving in to take over now. That was a beautiful transition there, right? How are we doing over here? I'm losing a couple of my Hobilars and trying to make sure we're not engaging any spear units. It looks like we're not. It looks like we're just now fighting the Arab cavalry solely, so we should be able to bring those guys down. As you can see, it looks like they're not having the best of times today. So they should be eliminated. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, spear levies. Let's just get in there. You lot as well. Just help out. Every little helps now. Come on. There we go. Right, what's left of the enemy now? We've got some archer militia just pissing about on the hill. That's pretty much all of it. Right, archers. Alright, to give chase and try and get up there.
Only half
and
the
see what
enemy
you can
force
do.
remains.
Meanwhile, over here, we are eliminating whatever's left of the Arab cavalry. They are going to go down very, very soon. Now, Hobilars have done a satisfactory job. I've lost a couple of my Hobilars, but acceptable losses at the end of the day with those guys.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Right, one of you give chase, the other one of you try and bring down some more of those archers, please. Archers of my own, just call it a day now. I'm going to have the spears just moving and finish it now. We've got the enemy just pretty much floundering. They're all running, so we should be fine for now. Quite a bit of my cavalry was lost in that engagement. I probably could have micromanaged a bit better, but they tried. And you know what? Hobilars, when you get that basic armor upgrade on them, they actually are a half decent unit, and right now they are just slaughtering these guys and just taking their prisoners. Of which I will not release for now because I don't want to be fighting too many Egyptians at Damascus, so I'll ransom them, I'll give them that option of freedom, but if they pay back, that's fine. If they don't pay back, then that's their own fault. Right,
the battle
units,
is very
just keep
much
moving
in our
now.
favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Come on lads, keep it up, no time for breathers. Right, what are you doing over there? You managed to bring down whatever's left of that general, or, well, it's escaped really, so you just try and
how our cowardly foe runs.
finish them.
It's time to press the attack.
But yeah, pretty much running out of these guys now. They're just trickling down the hill like water down a hill. But yeah, come on lads, finish off whatever you can, but it looks like quite a few of them are going to escape us this time around, which is a shame, but oh well. I guess I can't have that ransom demand be too extortionate now, can I? Right lads, keep it up. Keep it up. Come on lads. Still, satisfactory result against these guys today. Victory. I did lose a disturbing amount of archers in that engagement, so I'm glad I kept the peasant archers in reserve. We shall have need of them very soon again, so yeah. Right, are we done yet here, lads? Who's left? A couple of random cowards here. So come on, lads. Chase them down. Chase them down. And all that crap. Right. Let's just speed it up as well, and just make sure we're all gone. Look at that, you can tell now I'm fucking stalling because I would have thought at this point we would have chased down everything, but I guess there's always some units left too. Come on lads, don't just give up halfway across. I know you're exhausted, but you gotta, come on, you gotta commit, you gotta commit, you gotta commit. There we go.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Good victory, lads. Brought it down in the end. Very few losses actually. I mean, I thought my archer losses were pretty shit, but here and there, only 120 lost while this guy lost just about everything. I can handle that. And yeah, good performance all around. Hobilars got a promotion. First did one of our archer militia, so yeah. Guess it wasn't as bad as I was making it out to be. And there's a guy called Erasmus. Make me a ransom demand, please.
Fair choice, to be sure.
Wise and fair. Let's see if your sultan thinks the same. Oh, for once we actually got a ransom back. Don't worry, those guys will be fucking slaughtered when we get to Damascus anyway, so it's not going to last.
By God's will, we have triumphed!
By the way, Christopher is feeling a little more loyal now. So, right,
Hail
Christopher,
my king!
I need you. I mean, I know we've basically now got extra troops, but they're depleted troops, and we're not even going to give them a chance. I know I was going to try and get Garrett to do it for us, but let's face it, I can't trust him, so just move in and start the siege of Damascus, and hopefully the Crown Prince doesn't interfere, but Imad ad-Din is leading, so it might happen, and if it does, then I'm going to retreat, because I do not want to draw steel against the Crown Prince, but for now, let's get some rams up, let's get some ladders up, and basically just wait the enemy out. Or can I get another ladder? Oh, 3 ladders, 4 ladders. Yeah, 4 ladders. There we go. Right. Hold the siege and we'll finish it off next
We shall prevail
turn.
in this siege, sire.
Need someone removed, sir.
Right. Anyway, we've got a bit of cash left. Not a lot of cash, so let's spend the last bit. I think we'll spend it on the Middle East once more because We always need to, and we're going to use it to get a port in Jerusalem, because if Jerusalem has a port, then that's more trade and more money. Simple as that, really. Still, that pretty much brings us to the end of his turn. I've got Toby moving up to deal with some rebels, but they won't be dealing with those just yet. And we've got this, that, another XYZ happening all over the place. We're just waiting for our permission to move in on the French. We may have some Imperial shit going on over here, though, so we may need to be prepared to deal with Peter
Kaiser's finest yearn to face you in battle.
We actually might have the Kaiser's finest, because he's actually bringing something that isn't a fucking militia unit for once. Well, that being said, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't think I have any spies in this area. I really could use... Well, John Bush, yeah. John, can you go and have a looky-loo at Peter Roth and tell me what you can... Well, just see what you can see of his army, please, because I'd like to know so I can try and prepare accordingly. Whenever he gets there, of course, in his own time. I wish my guys would stop pretending to be blind when I wear other people's armor, because it's a really good way of giving yourself away. Anyway, Peter Roth doesn't really have too much about him, and he's getting on in his age, so yeah. We should be fine, and John Bershier's skills are increasing, which is excellent, because he's getting better. And oh, look, there's another guy.
Nein, you're seeing things. I'm not here.
You are here, Damaris Knees, so stop lying to me. Right, what do we know about Peter Roth, then?
Face me in battle. It is the honorable way to resolve this.
Well, I was going to say his army was half decent, then I looked at his army and realised it's absolute shite. It's all peasant archers and town militia. But we'll munch that army up and spit it out later. And we'll basically have to just keep on. Yeah, our princess has gone by when Mrs. Banana Rama Hat is now a happily married woman, I believe. There she is. She is married to this guy, so... Arthur, you better start having some fucking kids soon. You better not just be a bachelor. We should... I wonder if Amma Sven's... No, I don't want a fucking Danish. Samuel, if you see a princess, can you marry her off into my family, please?
Approaching their dignitary, sire.
Find your way
Tomorrow's
to
journey planned out, sire.
But for now, we're going to move on to the next turn, and, well, here we go.
The enemy has surrounded us. We are besieged.
Looks like the French have caught up with me then. So, Captain Bureau and Captain Huge want to fight me. So, Captain Bureau, what a fucking stupid name, brings a selection of mailed knights, dismounted feudal knights, peasants, crossbow militia, catapults, and merc spears. And Captain Hugenin brings lots of ballistas and stupid shit. I would rather not fight this battle, for I do not feel confident in my ability to win. I do feel like I have decent troops. However, I feel like we may be taking on too many enemies this time around, and I do not have enough counters. But then again, at the same time, it is a bridge battle. But if it is, I have not brought sufficient archers to win. But then again, maybe it would be a good idea to fight. If I retreat, they're going to just reach Metz, and that's where I'm going to have issues. We need to keep the French away for as long as possible. I think this time we may need to fight. Maybe my men can go up for the task. But we don't fight at the bridge. No, we'll fight away from the bridge. But we'll use the bridge as a choke point. Either way then, if we are fighting, the strength ratio is 9 to 10 in the enemy's favour, and just to go through, our primary enemy will be bringing some mailed knights, but unfortunately they are very depleted. A slightly depleted unit of dismounted feudal knights, peasants, some armoured crossbow militia, a catapult, and some mercenary spears, who are basically armoured sergeants. Captain Huge brings 3 ballistas, 2 units of crossbow militia, some mounted sergeants and armoured sergeants. His army will be a little easier to deal with, however his missile power could get in my way. So we must deal with Captain Bureau and make sure by the time he's dealt with, I have a unit of cavalry to spare to start harassing Captain Huge. Either way, let's bring down the Huge Bureau partnership of annoyance.
Glory to your name, sire! We attack!
Here I sit and sorrows... Oh, sorry. Well, here in sorrows I sit. Basically, did we have a third King John? I don't know.
Our foes are ungodly beasts, and so we are but the swords in the hands of the hosts of heaven. We do God's glorious work, and if we fall, we do so in His cause. If we triumph, we do so because He has willed an English victory. Now, bow your heads. Then, let's to the appointed task. Our French foes hold us in scant regard, lads. This is a mistake they often make, being arrogant and wine-sodden in equal measure. And now, any man here who is not praying for our victory had better make his peace with God, for he'll find none with me or in England later. Now, I place my fate in the hands of the Lord. Bring me my broadsword, and let me kiss the cross, lest I die. To battle!
Right, let's just set to our task. So, we have a bridge in the middle of a battle, which does give us a choke point to try and exploit against our enemy. In terms of additional crossing points, it looks like we might have one here. I can't really tell because it looks so friggin' murky. I don't know if it is a crossing point. It's a bit iffy as a crossing point. It might be, it might not be. And we have... do we have one on this side of the river? Once more, I'm a little iffy. I'd like to say we don't, though. So I think it's just the bridge we have today. So the bridge needs to be really the focal point of our defence. That being said, how focal do we need to make the bridge? Because we are fighting an enemy with superior missile power, and what my worry is, we're going to have an enemy who just basically takes advantage of their missile power and basically just sits around and tries to ping us off here. Now, there isn't really much space for hiding, so we could try and see if we can get units hidden here, but basically standing next to a tree doesn't really count, so yeah, it isn't really going to work for us. So I think what we need at basically at our bridge base, the enemy cavalry is not of too much quality and not of too much too much quality and too much numbers, so I'm going to have the spears act as our choke point defenders. They're going to be the first wave, and the archers will provide backup to them. They'll use flaming ammunition, even should I? Whoever's already kind of shit. We'll see how we go with our first volley or two, and if not, we'll switch. But basically, we'll have one group of troops hold the bridge. The rest will hold a little further back and we'll have a bit more of a balanced defence. So here we're going to have our 2 billmen making a standard formation here. We'll also have our dismounted feudal knights at the back providing support, and we'll have our mailed knights guarding one flank, and we'll have the general guarding the other flank. I don't know if there is a ford we can use. I honestly can't tell if like this is a ford or not a ford. It's really bloody hard to see. If there is, what I want to do is I want to try and sneak some mailed knights over and basically start chipping away at one of the enemy armies early. Basically, I want to try and get some of those ballistas knocked out. If not, we may need to be a bit more creative. But for now, let's just try and hold out against Captain Bureau, see how far along we can get. If it does look like we're definitely going to lose, we may need to pull out. But to be honest, this basically victory here will keep the French away from Metz and prevent them from reinforcing it. And to be honest, I do not want Metz to be reinforced. I need to take the town quickly. This is a vital town to my operations, and I cannot afford to have the French holding onto it for much longer. Because once we start the next turn, since we are in turn transition, we will be laying immediate siege to that city. Either way, we're going to progress on now, and let's just really kiss that cross and hope that God has willed an English victory today against those French bastards.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in gallantry.
Right, I'm going to start moving up our units a little closer. I'm going to have our archers get ready to do their thing. I'm not too sure of the enemy's ability to hit us. However, that artillery does not make my heart sit well. So, lads, spread your formation out a little bit. We need to try and avoid them getting, like, mega massive monger kills. Because they will not make our life much easier. But, yeah, archers, get your first shots out now. We've got some crossbow militia just streaking across the bridge. And they are basically planning to make life very difficult for us. Or even better yet, maybe we can try and meet them on the bridge. Yeah, 1 unit of spears, move ahead. I want you to meet them on the bridge. Archers, try and ping off some dismounted feudal knights. But we need to try and keep them on that bridge for as long as possible. So lads, you keep it up, and you lot just wait for further orders. Because hopefully what we could do is we could get the artillery to start thinking, ooh, I want to hit that. And then you never know, the artillery might just go boom and smack it all. So, see, that's my intention. And I think quite a couple of their guys died. But at the same time, we just got fucked out really hard by that catapult. So our first line of defense is already beginning to fall, which does not look good. Archers, pull out now while you have the chance. Because those enemies are coming for you, but boom! At least we're dealing with an enemy who is fucking incompetent. Like, literally, they've just managed to rout out quite a few of our own men. But I'm still going to keep up with tactical retreat for now, because I just basically do not want to be near that artillery. But archers, you can try and get some shots on their back units now. And you know what? Send a unit of knights, intercept those peasants, get rid of them.
If we continue like this,
don't want them coming back.
The enemy.
And Augustine, intercept those dismounted feudal knights. Definitely do not want them coming back. Right, archers, no more volleys from you for now. Let's wait it out, because they're fighting off the armored spears now, or the merc spears. They're not gonna win, but let them keep it up for now. They're holding them off for a little bit, while my knights just do clean-up duty on whatever's left. I feel like victory here is only going to come through sheer luck, by the way. Because basically, we've had the sheer luck of the enemy being fucking half-wits and basically zapping out their own men through...
the enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Let's just remember, if you ever want to criticise my shitty use of technology, please refer back to this battle.
Steadfast, victory will be ours.
Alright, it's not looking too good here, but what I don't want to do, I do not wish for more units to join this engagement. Let these guys fight it out till the end. Let them start. Basically, what I want them to do is I want them to wear down the stamina of those mercs. Then we'll let the archers get a volley or two in. I'm just going to pull back a little further. And then, by way of general, you can return to position. Mailed knights, you can return to position. I don't think there is another way across this area. I'm going to just call it now. But basically, what I don't want to do is I don't want to bring more units where that catapult's just sitting and waiting to do its dirty work. So it's naturally still got plenty of ammunition in. These crossbow militia might also start coming back. and I don't want them just to start zapping my armoured units. So we're going to let the enemy come to us this time around. We'll have a better chance at defeating them that way rather than coming to them. But for now, it looks like my spears are having a really good go at it, at trying to basically lay down the law on these guys. So should be alright. Looks like the first few reinforcements are going to start crossing over there, which are some crossbow militia. So archers, I'm going to authorise you to try and get a shot out against them, because there's a lot of them, and yeah, that's something that they need clipping down. So get yourselves into position as quick as you can, get a couple of volleys out, and then basically pull out, because my guys, they're not going to last much longer. So where are my other spears? Where are you guys? Oh, you're here. They were routing. Right, for now, spears, I need to hold there, because I'm not gonna bring you in, because we've still got a lot of enemy cavalry to play with, and basically we need to wait for them to get closer. Right, archers, I appreciate how close you're getting, but it looks like those guys have decided to camp out of our range. And again, you can start hitting them now. I'm just wary of how much longer my spears are going to hold. Their guys are holding quite nicely, and my guys aren't going to hold much longer. But then again, it looks like their crossbows are trying to get some volleys out, but they're basically going to be stabbing their own guys in the back, so that's fine. Archers, get a couple of volleys out, or how many volleys out we can get out. Looks like we're not getting a lot of volleys out, really, right? Archers, just get into a smarter formation and then just basically try and get some shots out. Because I can't have you just basically like, I can't have just like 2 of you firing your arrows. I need all of you firing your arrows. But I am just very concerned here. It's a dam that's going to break. And yeah, they're making a new push. Right, you know what, archers? Pull it. Pull out, lads. Pull out. Whoa! Because yeah, that's going to happen as well. But luckily, it looks like I managed to get a few silly kills as well. And I think they actually are losing a couple of troops from their own crossbows, because I'm seeing a few dead guys, and they're further back than any ground I've ever taken. So yeah, they're being dam busted basically, and well, we're busting our dam. But you guys are really bloody making the effort here. I mean, I am very, very impressed at how well they're doing. Right, archers, make your position here and await further orders. Or better yet, make your position here and await further orders. I don't know how fast the enemy will advance when they do make it over the bridge, because that is an inevitability, but for now, just keep it held. That's what we're down to. We're now down to 37 men. These guys have 100 left, so yeah, we haven't really cut their numbers down too greatly, but what do you expect, really? They're an armoured unit with better attack and better defence. My guys are pretty much the lowest of the low, and just basically doing what they can, but at least they're being smashed out by their own crossbows, which is always a pleasantry. And I don't know what these guys are doing down here, but I think they think they're contributing, but they're not really. Look at that! Look at those beautiful crossbows. Oh, right, that's it. The dam broke. My guys are leaving, and I will allow them to do so. They put in a good effort. They did what they can. All gave some gave all. Archers, you are now authorised to try and open fire on those guys, because there's so few of my guys now, it's pretty inconsequential. Which sounds really shitty of me, but archers, just get your first few volleys out now, and do it quickly. Do it while they're occupied. They're trying to take prisoners, so do it while we have those few seconds. Because my guys say they're running for it, but I think actually we're going to try and fight it to the death, which they're not really doing because the program is fucking up. Archers, how bad is your range, by the way? I know peasant archers do have questionable range, but come on, guys, some of you are taking a piss here. Right. Not too bad of a volley, but right, my guys have left the battlefield now, so guys, get out of there. Get in a defendable position, because we've got incoming now. I want you over there, and I want you awaiting the enemy, because right now they're going to make their crossing, and they're going to prepare for their attack, really. Bringing their crossbows over, but my guys should hopefully be out of range, and basically we're going to make the crossbows go for a little bit of a jog. Are they going to leave their spears behind to defend the bridge and prevent me from counter-attacking? I don't know. Either way, it seems our artillery doesn't seem to be very willing to cross the bridge either, so that may be of advantage to us. Either way, archers have just about made it to the other side. You know what, archers, just line yourselves up here and make it snappy still. Heavy infantry, I want you just to go further back because I just want you guys ready to defend. Right, what have we got coming? We've got some crossbow militia trying to break off to the side. So cavalry, you are very, very obliged now just to go and fucking wreck them. And actually same goes for the knights. Just get in there and blow out all their crossbow militias. They're being daft, basically. And I can't resist this tempting target, sadly. So I'm just going to not resist this tempting target, and I'm going to kill as many crossbow militia as I can with my knights, because, well, when the French do one thing right, they have to do 20 other things wrong. So this is it, basically, the natural cycle of life. They can't have victories, the French, against me. They tried to have victories. They tried to give themselves all the advantages in the world, and then they just basically start kneecapping themselves with really stupid shit.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Still, we have a issue of trying to get those guys dealt with. So archers, I'm going to recommend that we start moving in. We're going to start harassing the enemy with a few of our own pinging shots. And once these crossbows eliminated, I'm going to send a unit of billmen to play with them. Because what will happen is the French will overreact. They'll try and bombard us with their artillery, and they'll fuck it up, and they'll basically their own unit of mercenary spearmen will be wiped out by the artillery. And it's amazing. I actually have experience of how amazingly stupid it is, by the way, to basically do artillery on bridge battles, because I actually did it on a match of Rome Total War once. Actually, the video is on my channel, so if you do want to watch it, then do go ahead. You guys use fire by the way, because knights are going to take over now. But basically, it was Rome Total War, and I basically had an onager. Oh, did the enemy have an onager? I don't think it was me. No, I didn't have artillery. The enemy had artillery, because we have no rules. So he brought some artillery, and he was playing to Greek cities, by the way. And he was going for his. Actually, he didn't really spam too many Spartan pipelines, but I basically spammed urban cohorts because of the money, and we weren't using those CWB rules. And basically, I think he killed more of his own men with his own artillery than he killed of my men with anything. Because using artillery on the bridge is fucking stupid. It looks like their ballistas are going to try and get in on the action, by the way. We still need to try and deal with those knights, but we'll cross that hurdle when we're even across this bridge. For now, billmen are coming in. I'm going to have my archers be nearby to offer missile support. And I think over here, what have we got going on? We're bringing down whatever's left of us crossbow militia. And over here, let's just keep chasing down. Let's just get rid of anything red on my end of the battlefield. We've got this guy who's chasing down whatever's left of my levy spears here. And then we've got another guy over here. He's running into my own formation, so... heavy infantry, if you want to try and intercept them, that's excellent. Just try and get rid of them if you can, please. Right, how are we doing over here? Billmen, let's get a nice committed charge in before that artillery gets funny ideas. Because I just want to watch them kill all their own men. I mean, here we go. They'll probably blow the bridge up before anything happens, really, but right. Billmen are coming in, we're starting to hack away at them. They haven't had too much time to recover their stamina, by the way, so that's of advantage to us, and they're probably drained quickly as well.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
So I'd like to think it'd be a bit like people where even if you are recovering stamina, it'll still drain faster because, you know, you're still warmed up and all that shit, so yeah. Basically what happens at the gym whenever I try and push myself that extra mile, I'll get some stamina back and it'll fuck off in about 2 seconds. But yeah, it looks like this time our men will win this battle. The enemy is shaken, they are losing heart. So I'm going to have the extra unit of billmen start moving in now because we may have need of them. Then archers are going to basically just try and help out as well. But these guys are doing what they can to stay in the battle. By the way, Augustine, you can come in, and Mailed Knights, you can come in. And I think that's all units dealt with on my end. Feudal Knights, leave them. I don't think he's coming back. Let's let them live for now. Get yourselves back to the battlefield, lads. We may still have need of you. But my, look at all those dead bodies, by the way. Looks like the battle has moved to a point where it's out of range of the artillery still, but billmen are doing a fantastic job. They are absolutely clobbering the armoured sergeants this time around. Or at least the mercenary spears. There is a unit of armoured sergeants among the French ranks, I believe, still. But that being said, I don't know where it is. If it might be hiding, or it left, or something. I think actually some of their troops haven't still made it into the battle. I guess, yeah. Some of them just couldn't be bothered. They're just basically waiting for orders. So we've basically got another wave of troops to deal with later, but we'll worry about those guys later. For now, it looks like we're in a comfortable position where we're going to basically have a lot of the enemy down. We've got some mailed knights to deal with, and it's basically all the artillery, so I do want to charge some cavalry across, but I can already tell you now that's going to be a disaster. So I think what we need to do is we need to get some billmen just to run over as quick as they can and just start punching them. Or even some spears, but for now we should be alright. Archers, by the way, you're not firing at will. No, that's excellent, right. Still, we have just managed to rout those mercenary spears. So, right, billmen, get across that bridge. Bloody peg it across that bridge. You two as well. I want you to get across that bridge as fast as you can, and I want you to start getting some kills. Spears, you need to move across now because we'll be having to play with the enemy cavalry soon. Once we've cleared out that artillery, we are going to bring our cavalry in as well. So it'll be safe, but that artillery might just be able to get some very deadly shots out against us. So that's why I've got my guys on the run, because, yeah. Ooh, close, but, ooh, I think he just missed us, so we were lucky there. Right, make that catapult your priority, lads. That has got to go down, because that's just, yeah, that's just carved a hot streak in the middle of my formation there. That was not fortunate. One of you target the ballista. Either way, we've got the catapult distracted now. They won't be firing on us.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Right, cavalry, get across the bridge now. Knights, start moving in as well. I want every unit across this bridge, and we're going to bring these Frenchers down. We are going to have ourselves. This is going to be a bloody good victory, lads. I don't care if this battle's taken ages. This is tactics. Or tic-tacs. Either way. If this goes right, we'll have given the French another bloody good thumping. And nothing makes me more satisfied in this grand campaign than thumping Frenchies. Well, they are my rival in this campaign. I just don't like the French. Let's face it, I've never had a very good disposition towards them. And they fucking started this war. I know technically I made the first bloodshed, but it was a move I made in self-defense. Right, knights, spread out. And basically just fall in. Slaughter anything you see fit. I think that's Metz over there, by the way. Hello, Metz. We'll be coming back to rescue you very soon. But yeah, move in and slaughter. Simple as that, really. There we go. Look at all those artillery crews just absolutely drop themselves. Peasant archers, I would love if you could join us, by the way. Okay, right, cavalry, pull out, get control of the flanks. Billmen, form up. We've got a unit of mailed knights ahead of us now, and we want to make sure we take this in the right direction. I.e., the spears must be the first to engage. Tighten up your formation, by the way, lads, when you're on the other side. But spearmen will lead this part of the assault. It's about a few knights. You are here, and it looks like so far the enemy has not declined to move in any more troops. A little worrying because my men will start running out of stamina soon, but at the same time I've basically brought in some units who haven't basically seen a lot of battle yet, so they're still somewhat fresh. Alright, knights, you line up here and basically be ready to flank the enemy knights as soon as my spears get in that engagement. Archers are on their way as well, so archers, you just line up here on this little beachhead. I'll just get yourselves there. And knights, you're just going to line up there, and basically now everyone has an order, everyone's getting across the bridge. We're pushing into enemy territory here. We've managed to take an offensive. I know we're technically in French territory anyway, because technically the Metz is now a Marin French, but it's basically the bridge between France and England. Because I will always see Metz as rightful English territory, and I will dispute it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. By the way, it looks like one of the artillery crews came back to try and fight us, but didn't last. Right, spears, get yourselves up front and personal. I think we've still got everything routing in every other direction. I don't think we have anything moving in our direction. Yeah, nothing's heading towards us, so we're still pretty much covered in that area, which is pretty damn cool if you ask me. Right. Oh, wait, I thought I had restricted view on. Why can I see all this shit over here? Like, I guess restricted view said, fuck it, but you can see everything today. So here's some guys who are just doing fuck all. Right. Anyway. What we've got coming over here? The ballistic crew's coming back in. Right, spears. Moving on those knights, please. You lot, just do what you need to do when those guys try and put up their pathetic fight again. Or don't even do anything. What a bunch of pansies, right. Anyway, you lot, get ready. You're going to be needed in any second now. Not a lot of those male knights, but there's still enough there to cause me an issue. They are also preparing to charge. So you know what, knights? What do we do against these bastards? We get the drop on them and we go first, right? So basically we're moving in for a nice clash where we can try and neutralise their ability to charge us. I should get them engaged. It's probably going to be half and half, but those male knights will have a slight advantage because they're better armoured and they're just better. But at least my guys will be able to do their part. They are counter cavalry, so we are going to try and counter them. And still nothing coming in over there. Basically I've got all my cavalry now in the back, so this should spell the end of these French knights and of Captain Bureau, who is hiding somewhere among here, thinking he's all clever and shit when he can't calculate any artillery.
By St. George, our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Looks like it was a brave unit of Spear Militia who did that one for us. Well done, lads. Alright, bring down whatever's left of his unit and then we will...
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Bring down whatever's left of Captain Bureau's men now. We now move on Captain Huge. Is he going down yet? Come on. He's fighting it to the death. He's got to go down. Oh, nice one. Right, he's down. Excellent job, men. Now we have only one part left of this battle. We must face down the last of the French troops. Knights, you will make your way up here. Billmen, you will make your line here. Knights, here. Archers, let it loose. Spears on the flank, please. And because it's going to take us a while to get there, because basically the enemy is a big fucking camping cheat, I'm going to cut this bit out. So see you in about 2 minutes, my friends. Okay, so we're pretty much in formation. I'm ready to finish off the French. So, we've got our pick of the mounted sergeants and of the armoured sergeants. Since the mounted sergeants are conveniently in range of my archers and I don't wish to move any further forward, we're going to start picking off whatever's left of the mounted sergeants because I don't like them. And I just don't want to deal with any more cavalry, so we're basically going to wipe them all out. So, there we go, wipe them all out. Simple as that, really. A couple of good shots there, didn't seem to kill anything, but at the same time the enemy just can't be bothered doing anything. There was also a ballista sneakily hiding there, by the way, but I think it can't really hit anything because of, well, the enemy basically forgetting what they're even supposed to be doing here, because, yeah, they don't have a clue today. Like, seriously, they just don't have a Scooby-Doo, and it would just burn something down. So, yeah, basically the archer's going to use whatever's left of our ammo now just to slaughter, humiliate, and confuse the enemy, who have either contracted some sort of invincibility bug or they're just really fucking being stupid and annoying. Alright, if they're not going to die, pick on the armoured sergeants instead. I don't know what's going on here. But the armoured sergeants make for a more viable target anyway, so just stand there and just start picking them off. And, yeah, we're just going to start zapping them and... maybe the rain's just dousing the fire before it can basically kill them all off. But, yeah. I don't know if it's a glitch or if this is just like some really astonishingly stupid tactic, but yeah. I'm going to see when my archers are done, by the way. Right, so I'm out of ammo. I didn't get any kills really, but the enemy basically just isn't giving any shit. So, right, spears, moving on those mounted sergeants. Billmen, you help out. Dismounted knights, you focus on those armoured sergeants, and basically we'll get ourselves a nice pretty little victory to tie this battle off with a neat little bow. So here we go. If we're lads, just get in there. So I want the spears to go in as fast as they can. Spears, what's... alright. Spears have their morale back, so right, guys, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Let the spears get in first. Oh, they tried to get in first. Right. Billmen, get around the flanks and do what must be done. Basically, surround, kill, and slaughter them. Pretty much everyone seems to have stuff. I mean, peasant archers are out of stamina, but right, knights, move in. It looks like the enemy has suddenly sprung to life, so they are going to try and basically fight back. So I'm going to try and get some mailed knights to get around the flanks. It's going to be a bit tight because of the bullshit red border, but yeah, we'll basically have to do what we can. I mean, the enemy's just basically trying to fight it in a corner, but They're already starting to hemorrhage numbers. My numbers. Oh, there he goes.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Yeah, I was going to say, my numbers might not start looking so good, but yeah, the enemy's just bloody hemorrhaged it.
The enemy army flees the field.
Kill what you can,
Pursue
lads.
and run them down.
Yeah, that was a pretty pathetic ending to this battle, which is a shame, because I thought it was a good battle overall, and then the French, well, cocked it up a bit. Either way, that's a clear victory to me.
Are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Or a crushing victory. I will take a crushing victory. We were basically outnumbered by the double, and well, not quite by the double, but basically we fucked the enemy hard, and we outsmarted them and watched them really fuck themselves over. But it was a mix of my skill and their incompetence that brought them down in the end. Good numbers. Billmen were the MVP today with 121 kills, so well done to them. But even though the Levy Spearmen didn't get too many kills, their part was absolutely invaluable today in what they did for us. So, I say to my men, a good performance, enjoy a well-earned rest. Now we've got to sit and watch the rest of this turn transition, by the way, so here we go. Oh, by the way, we are fucking ransoming this shit.
Pay for
Wow, they actually accepted. Thank you for the 2,000 florins. I guess it's nice to let you have your troops back for once. Not really worth anything to me, but 2,000 florins is 2,000 florins.
Glory, honor, victory!
Bloody hell, that was long, but yeah. So a lot of crap happened, but first things first, Tilote would like to marry someone called Alfred Heaven. Well, with a name like that, I'm fucking hell, that piety. Oh, that's loyalty. Shit. I wanted that to be piety, because then that would have worked so well. Alright, join in. He's, I can't reject someone with that name. End of turn report, by the way, we got fucking loads of money thanks to a nice payout from the French. And also mission success. The Pope is happy about our ceased hostilities with French, which will now resume instantly because they're fucking sieging me. Or these Prince Henry is sieging me and thinks he can get away with it.
Honor dictates I inform you I intend to attack.
Right. You are either very brave or extremely retarded. No wonder the French are fucking losing. I mean, oh god, I mean, alright, I know all I've got a bloody archbishop, but they'll fucking slaughter you because you
May
don't
we meet on the battlefield, you and I. I will destroy you for the glory of France.
You don't even have any fucking right, well, we'll deal with this loser later on the next episode, because we are pretty much out of time now, unfortunately. Faction announcements, by the way, retinue expands. Augustine of Guildford now has Simon de Montfort, who has joined, which is giving him additional chivalry, command, less loyalty, but more popularity. And John has a military engineer, which is giving him additional command when assaulting walls. So yeah, Simon de Montfort, who was an outstanding field commander, but it was also known for championing. That doesn't sound right. championing the cause of an elected parliament rather than a monarchy, so he's a bit anti-monarchist. But for now, I'm kind of cool with him doing what he's doing. Construction report by where Paris has communal farming, Reims a fairground, and Bruges a merchant's wharf. Recruitment report, Stauffen has recruited some yeoman archers and additional billmen. Cairo, a new merchant, so we're going to deal with a new merchant now. This is Lawrence Mowbray. He isn't too good, but then again, he is a fucking Mowbray. Hey. Tactical dig at Middlesbrough there, but nah, I'm just kidding, I love Middlesbrough. And it wasn't even a very good dig, it was a low blow. 214 florins per turn with us slaves. Get to it, lads.
Journey awaits.
Alliance announced by way. Poland has allied with Sicily. Poland's making alliances left, right, and centre, and that could be dangerous.
Yes, my lord.
We're going to chat with Katarzyna Herman soon. It may cost me a lot of money, but I might just buy some favour with the Poles. And yeah, that was a marriage. But yeah, that is pretty much where we are going to call it an episode anyway. So, what's going to happen on the next episode of... What was it? I was going to say England Total War. Medieval 2 Total War. We're going to make our move on Damascus. We are going to make a move on Metz. We are going to deal with whatever the fuck this is. I'm going to make our move on Oslo. It's all kicking off now, again. Seriously, we are so busy in this campaign now. We've got something to do all the time, whereas I haven't really had a quiet period in a while. But I think we may be due one soon. Still, I'm going to go and enjoy all this money next time, and we're going to spend it very, very wisely or very stupidly, or we're just going to spend it, simple as that. But I'm going to use it to buy some diplomacy with the Poles, because I would like them on my side. I have little intention of blowing up Eastern Europe. The West shall do just fine for my desires for now. But until then, I shall see you on the next episode. So for now, have a lovely evening, and I'll see you all later. Bye!